So today is day one of hopefully 7 days of CrossFit workouts. I've got a straps gig in 2 weeks. I need to build up some muscular endurance for that. So hopefully this is going to help. Let's see what my body looks like now. I've just had breakfast, which is 1400 calories. And then I'll take another video dash picture a week from now, again after having breakfast, and see if anything's changed. I weighed myself recently and I think I'm the heaviest that I've ever weighed. Since hurting my back, I've not been able to be as physical as I'd like, as I'd normally be. And I've been eating a lot more as well to try and just aid recovery. But losing a bit of that weight and getting back to my sort of normal weight, which is normally around like 74, 75 kilos. I think I was close to 80 when I weighed myself. Yeah, getting back to normal weight would probably be helpful for straps, just so I'm not having to lift as much weight throughout the whole thing. I've done all my classes. Almost time for the challenge. I was going to go for a slightly harder version. So the premise of it is you do X amount of reps and then that much rest. So say you do 10 press-ups, then you then have 10 seconds rest, then 9 press-ups, 9 seconds rest. I was going to start at 25, which would then equate to something like 320, 340 or something like that. But now I have to teach tomorrow and the next day and the next day, which I wasn't meant to. So I think I'm going to start at 20, which I think then comes down to 210, which is still probably going to ruin me for the next couple of days. But there we go. Doing the challenge with Kez. A couple of other people said that they'd come and do it as well. I don't have super high hopes that they will, but it would be nice if they do. So I'm just about to do my first CrossFit workout. I've just done the press-up challenge, so it's probably a bit of a mistake. If that lawnmower could stop, that would be great, that's another thing. I've decided to do, is it Lynn? I can't remember the name of it. But it's 5 rounds, max bodyweight bench press and max pull-ups. After just doing the press-up challenge, it's going to be a struggle, but I think because it's not a set number, it might be easier in a way, and it's just going to be what I managed to do. I don't expect to get a good number on this now, but let's see what happens. So I think that's me kind of done for today. I feel like I haven't done a lot, but I did just do 210 press-ups in under 10 minutes. And then a quick weighty CrossFit-y session. Didn't feel much like CrossFit today, but I'm saying the press-up challenge is CrossFit because I'm pretty sure Craig Ritchie mentioned it on his channel. So let's say it is. During that lift though, didn't make the bench, then had to deadlift it back on. And that's the most I've lifted since hitting my back, and it felt all fine. So hopefully I can start doing a few more things again. So press-up challenge from 20 was all right. It wasn't so bad. 9 minutes 24 was the time. I think if I do it again, I might start from 25, although that works out to something like 340 340 or 320 instead of 210, which is a big difference. But maybe doable. We were also thinking about doing it the opposite way, so starting from 1 and going up, but I think that might suck. Insane chest pump and just stiff arms from it though. Big gains. So if you've got a spare 10 minutes, want a massive chest pump and some tight arms, give this a go. And with the magic of television, it's the next day. I'm very sore. My chest and my arms are incredibly stiff. Had a message of Kez this morning saying that she can't move her arms, so I'm doing fairly well. Today is International Women's Day, so I wanted to do one of the CrossFit workouts with a girl's name, but I'm not sure if I have any space available to me anymore, which might be a struggle. So I'm going to go around, have a look what I can find space-wise, equipment-wise, and that my body will functionally do at the moment, which might be limiting. Okay, I found what I can potentially do. It's windy, hopefully you can hear my words. Flipping Karen, 150 wall balls for time. I found a medicine ball. It is extremely vintage. I've no idea how heavy it is, but I still think this is going to ruin me because my arms don't work. Here we go. Okay, Karen, done. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was funny, during it, my legs was fine, but my shoulders were sore. Directly after, shoulders are fine, legs now feel it. I've been hoping to do 2 a day, so I'm going to try and now do Annie, which is 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, double unders and sit-ups. I can't do double unders at all, so I'm just going to do normal skips. Because it'll take me too long to learn double unders to be able to do it. Walking back over, my legs are trash. I don't know if I'm going to be able to skip. This might take a while. So that, as you probably guessed, was a disaster. First round, fine. Second round skip, fine. Terrible at skipping, but fine. Go to sit on the floor for the next round of sit-ups, and ultimate cramp in my lower left abs. My lower right abs kind of don't exist. They got chopped through in an operation about 10 years ago, so they don't function very well, so the left hand often has to compensate. I think maybe it's just tired from the last however long it's been now, recovering from the slip disc. So I think that's going to be it for the day. I'm going to have some food and go and watch Spring Projects Day 3. It's Day 3. Everything hurts. Lower abs still a bit crampy. So I'm going to try, I can't remember what it's called, but it's 3 15-foot rope climbs every minute on the minute for as long as you can last. I don't remember the last time I climbed a rope, so it might not last very long. Let's see. So that was maybe a little bit pathetic. 2.5 rounds. and then my arms just didn't want to work anymore. Did burn one foot and bruise the other because of doing it without shoes on. I know CrossFit people usually would wear shoes, but these are circus ropes, so we go shoeless, sockless, hence the burns. I think my technique could have been a fair amount better. It's just been years since I've done any rope climbing. But that being said, in the very short amount of time it was a very efficient workout. I'm going to do another EMOM later. I've got another acro class to teach now, and then hopefully I'll make it all the way through the next one. And second workout done. Did an EMOM of max battle ropes on odd numbers and max skipping on even numbers for 10 minutes. And it felt alright actually. I've done that one a few times before and my biceps have really like blown up afterwards, but they felt okay that time. But from today's workouts, I can really see why so many CrossFit athletes have massive biceps, because those rope climbs and the battle rope and everything just blows them up. I'm so much more hungry than I usually would be. Just ordered some takeout. I had takeout the other night. I'm consuming a lot, but I'm also doing a lot more than I have the past few weeks, so that makes sense. Managed to get a little bit of straps training in for an upcoming show, so that was good. That's feeling okay. Tomorrow I'm pretty much working solidly until 5, and then I've got a show in the evening, so I don't know if and when I can fit any workouts in tomorrow. So fingers crossed, and here's hoping. So it's about 5:15 now. I've been teaching all day. I've got to have some dinner and I've got to get to a show at like 7. So hoping to get a couple of CrossFit workouts in now. I think I want to do a scaled version of Grace. I'm not sure how that's going to be on my back, but we'll find out. And then there's another, I think a 15-minute EMOM, which I can't remember what it's called. Again, maybe I'll edit in the name now. So yeah, going to try those back to back and hope I don't die. So scaled Grace, because of my herniated disc, I'm not going to do it at 60. I'm going to give it a go at 40. I've not really carried any weight or held any weight standing up since I herniated my disc, so I'm a bit worried about this, hence going lighter than usual. I'm going to try and aim for 1 every 10 seconds, which I've done before at 60 about 2 years ago, and I haven't tried it since. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I feel like I probably could have gone quicker, but I think the weight was the right choice because I could feel my back blowing up a little bit. I also know my technique on cleans is far from good. But that was nice, that was good. Now to try Movement Monday, WOD 16. Trying to figure out what weights to use for this with what I've got available. Looks like it might be tricky. I think I'm probably going to have to do scaled again if I've learned anything from this past week trying these things. So let's have a look. So now to do Monday Movement WOD 16, which comprises of alternating bicep curls, skull crushers, and V-raises. This feels a bit more like a CrossFit bodybuilding workout, but I'm pretty sure it's going to kill me. 15-minute EMOM. Let's go. one was a funny one. Like it was hard and the weights were heavy, but you could kind of still carry on. It was quite nice, and 15 minutes was quite a nice time for it, I think. First round, everything felt easy, and then as soon as I hit the second round, everything definitely got difficult. But then in the last round, sudden burst of energy, I managed to get more reps in. Interesting. But good, those two were nice. I'm glad I managed to get them in back to back. Time for some lunch and then go watch some burlesque. It's Friday. I am very tired. I got back late from the show last night. I was also only meant to be teaching one class today, and now I'm going to be working for the next 2 hours, doing some more teaching, so I won't get off until 6:30. My traps are so sore today. I'm not sure what workouts I'm going to do later. I'm going to have to teach and then figure that out. After that, managed to get some straps training in today for a routine for next week. Let's see what I managed to do later. So teaching is finished. I think I'm now going to do a couple of EMOMs, probably back to back again. Probably going to be very tired afterwards. Traps are still incredibly sore. Let's go. So after yesterday's workouts, I was wiped out. I was so tired. Just came home, had food, went straight to bed. Today, I'm going to do some more monostructural cardio stuff. So I think I'm going to do 2 hour-long bike rides. I've got to go to Bath anyway, so I figure I'll cycle there, do what I've got to do, cycle back. Maybe I'll do another thing in the evening, depending on how I feel. But my shoulders last night in bed were like, I woke up in the middle of the night and my shoulder was just hurting. My arms are just very tight today. So we'll see what happens. I quite want to try 22.2 and Fran. And I've only got today and tomorrow left. Get them in this group. So that may or may not happen, but let's see. Okay, I'm probably about halfway now, and I'm knackered. My legs felt fine until I started cycling, and now they feel horrible. I went pretty much as fast as I could this far, because I was running late, but now I'm on time. I think I'll slow down for the other half. So I made it to Bath. I'm very sweaty now. Need to find somewhere to change because I'm going to be going out for a meal with my best friend for a birthday. Currently just sat on this giant thing. Maybe I'll just change here. Maybe I should find somewhere more sheltered. Meal had. It is now dark and very cold. Time to cycle home. Just got changed in a park in the night time like some weirdo. I'm very tired. This is gonna suck. Whew, and I'm back. That was tough. The ride there was really nice. It was a beautiful day. Trying to keep a high pace up all the way there was really good. On the way back, I was aiming to be a bit more steady. The first half, I was still going pretty much as hard as I could ride. Second half, calmed down a bit because I knew right at the end there was an annoying hill, which if I can superimpose here, you can see what it's like. But back now and done. That was good. I don't do much cardio, and it was nice to do something a bit more monostructural outside, and then a bit more steady state, and it's good. I am now, however, ravenous because the meal I had wasn't as big as I thought it was. It was a lovely time, but very hungry now. It's Sunday. It's the last day. My legs are tired. My left glute is very sore. That's the side with the herniated disc and the sciatica, so no surprise really. As it's the last day and the CrossFit Open workouts have been being announced this week, I'm going to give 22.2 a go. I'll probably do a scaled version because I'm still worried about deadlifts in my back. And then I'll see how I feel after that for what my last one will be. Let's go. There's nothing like an open workout with a time cap to really make you realise you're unfit. Okay, my back's pretty sore after that now. Those are the first deadlifts I've done since herniating my back. And they were okay, it's just a bit tired now. It just hasn't had that workload that it usually has. But it's okay, it'll be okay. One more workout to go. I think I'm going to try a scaled Fran. I've done Fran before a couple of times. In the first 2 rounds, I used to be able to do unbroken. Today I think I'm going to break them up a bit because I've got to teach 2 classes tonight and I won't finish until 10. And I also don't know how much energy my body's got left. This week's been tough. Here we go. So let's look at my body after that week. And terrible lighting, not following a diet, wasn't great. That was a year ago now. Just after finishing this video, training for my straps gig that I mentioned in it, I tore my intercostals. I definitely did too much work while trying to recover from my back herniation. It put me out of work again, it put me off training again. It's now a year later, the back's still not great, the side's still not great. But we're back training, we're back in the gym, we're following a diet, we're getting stronger. More things to come.